Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the next part of my Venusaur suspect run. Now I actually did a little bit of this on stream, which was fun for about an hour or so, and we'll be continuing from there. I got a thumbnail from deedox, so that was really nice of him, so we'll be using that for this video, as well as his team from Faded Love. If you guys would like to pick up a pair of socks, they're available for about 10 more days. But yeah, let's get into this. Now, I've been seeing some really cool things, like this for example is super cool, really weak to curse lax. I get the nicknames, but let me take them off later, if anything. Not a big fan of having nicknames on my mons and Showdown lives, but as far as the suspect run goes, I didn't realize all you need is 40 games played and a GXC of 80, so that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish this one, if anything. But as far as lead matchup goes, Venusaur matches up ridiculously well versus everything on this team, unless it's like Silvally Steel, which even then I have HP Fire for and it can't do much to me. I also love Rotom versus this squad, like a lot. Yeah, I honestly don't see how he beats Curslax. If I Toxic Chestnut, it's not a problem. Chestnut can't beat Venusaur. I'm gonna just lead Venusaur because he actually cannot beat this Pokemon with this team. Yeah, he has Regice to Sponge, but that's about it. I wonder if he'd stay in here. Basically, I think the game plan is Toxic as many Pokemon as possible with Aloe, and from there, literally Leech Seed every single mon my opponent has. Using some balance today, by the way. So it goes Regice, which means with a Leech Seed, I actually beat this thing 1v1 unless it's Rest Talk. And I see leftovers, so I'm assuming it might actually be Rest Talk. As far as scouting goes, I want to see what he wants to do here. I'll go Aloe just as a pivot. Although Aloe is very important in beating the Sharpedo. I like the ability to go for Toxic. I don't mind him. And it actually is Silvally Fire. Whoa. That's really cool. Anyway, throwing off a Toxic on anything is great. Woo! Okay, Silvally. What the hell? How am I supposed to predict that? It's like when that Arceus did that. You're not Arceus. I don't mind imparting shotting, as I'll be able to literally Toxic anything on his team. I'm assuming he's going to go Regice, and I'm assuming it's Rest Talk. So if I want to get a little bit, I don't think greedy is the term, but if I want to speed things up a little bit, I think going lax and just start cursing is the play. However, I would very much like Hippo and Chestnut poisoned, especially if Chestnut doesn't have Roar / Taunt, and if Hippo doesn't have Whirlwind, so if it's like a Toxic set, wearing them down, make it easier for my... Dude, did you just party shot out of the battle? Or... I guess he didn't think about this play while I was clicking it. I feel that. I'd be going for emergency exits with my... I do emergency exits with my Golisopod, and I see leftovers on Chestnut. Great, no Rocky Helmet makes it easier. I can easily go Rotom and just default. Ooh, Super Fang. Really cool. Now, I'm actually feeling the need to just Inferno Overdrive. Whether he's Spiky Shield or not, I weaken him repeatedly, and I don't... Like, if he wants to go Silvally... This is weird, because my idea is, or what I would think or hope he would do, is that he would go Hippo here. Because then I think Inferno Overdrive into Overheat will knock out Hippo. However, if he goes Silvally, I gain nothing on a turn. So I'm actually going to go for Volt Switch, and he does go Hippo. So I think I was in the right to go for Inferno Overdrive. However, I can Inferno Overdrive now. I think that was still safer than not attacking Silvally. And basically getting nothing out of that turn. Maybe about 40% off on it. That's cool, but Silvally isn't necessarily a threat. 95%. Wow. That's sick because Overeat's 130. I'm actually going to default. I don't care if he slacks off because I'm thinking that Overheat knocks him out. Based on the... and first off, I can't miss Overheat now. Damn, I was definitely wrong. Alright, so I should have knocked him out. I really thought that the math was somewhere there. But we'll go right here. Throw off a Toxic if anything. Honestly, I would love if he had Toxic of his own, but opts to go for the rocks instead. So we'll get up our rock. Am I at 20? I'm at 25.3. I died to rocks. Crap, man. That's pretty annoying. Anyway, like I said, Hippo's on a timer, so Venusaur beats that. Venusaur was going to beat the Sharpedo. The fact that he has... Let me see if I live this, actually. The fact that he has Suicune though, depending on the set, could be annoying too. But this thing on a timer means that I think I beat it 1v1. Well, I know I beat it 1v1 with HV Fire Venusaur. Maybe a little bit more clear. Oh, I actually live. Wow. I didn't know Super Fang would knock you out when you're at 1 HP too. So now I know information. That's awesome. Anyway, get him Venusaur. I don't mind him going for Super Fang here, and I don't care if he goes Silvally because he'll be chipped away by Stealth Rock. Same thing with Regice, so HP Fire is my play. If he Super Fangs, I literally Synthesis it back up. He also takes about 30-40%. Is this offensive Venusaur? Yeah, he takes a lot. Never mind, he takes more than that from this HP Fire. And if he wants to defog away the rocks, good. I still have my rocker alive, so does he, but one of them is poisoned, the other one is not. Though Alamola being poisoned was really, really nice on his part. Probably should have just thrown off a Scald there. I don't know. Suicune comes out. Are you Vinkun? Well, he's trying to 1v1 a Venusaur, which is actually fair, especially if it's oh, it's extrasensory. I use that versus a card. Alright, so it's time to curse up. It really just depends on if the Chestnut is actually taunt, because Super Fang doesn't matter so much as long as it's poisoned. It has to be Roar too. Like, he needs a lot to beat me. As he goes Hippo, and I just cursed up because I want the strongest return as possible, especially because, like I said, I have the two main things that he could stop. Snorlax Swift poisoned. So that was the game plan from the beginning again. He does have Whirlwind, but now he won't be able to Whirlwind me out. And anything he whirls me out into can beat it, so... Ideally. Nice. So Hippo's gone. Great. If he chooses to defog away the rocks, he won't be able to bring them back. Sharpedo comes out. I'm actually in range of Ice Fang after Stealth Rock plus Sand, but I'm assuming he brought it in because he's Psychic Fang's Crunch, and ideally he's Waterfall and nothing else from there. He also doesn't have Speed Boost, so I have no reason not to drop a Draco. Boy made a mistake. Nice. I'll take it. This is why when you put Mega Sharpedo, make sure that your ability is changed from Strong Jaw to Speed Boost. That's really bad for my opponent. I guess he's stalling out my Dracos. I mean, he has switching. Suicune will tank and pressure. Regis will easily tank. It wasn't as easy as I thought. Alright, so Focus Blast would have hurt, but I don't think it would have KO'd me. I'm willing to just curse up here too, because I don't think he would have done crap. It's gonna hurt. I think it's gonna do around 30, but I'm probably wrong, and we'll see right now when he connects. 25, yeah, it does nothing. So I would have been fine. And we get rid of Regice, which means that he doesn't have a switching to Hydreigon. So Volley Fire comes out. You can go ahead and Parting Shot. As long as I get my defense raises, I will not lose to Sharpedo. And if Silvally Parting Shot's out, he doesn't remove Stealth Rock. And if he does remove Stealth Rock, I still have my Rocker alive. His isn't. So Parting Shot doesn't necessarily matter. What matters is my defense raise, so I take on Chestnut and things like that. And Suicune's 1v1 by Leech Seed plus Snorlax. Nice. So I get that all back right now. And all I gotta do is just start attacking this Chestnut. Yeah, because you're not breaking through +2 defense on Snorlax. Just start attacking. Oh, he has Leech Seed. Okay, that's cool. Leech Seed Synthesis. Super Fang, Leech Seed, I'm assuming Drain Punch. I'm going to switch out now because I don't want to be in versus a Chestnut that actually has Leech Seed plus Super Fang. Especially if it is like a random taunt. Super Fang's up. Doesn't matter. Let me go ahead and Synthesis up real quick. Unless you're super fast taunt. Like you actually have to be a Jolly Chestnut right here. Which you aren't based on the damage. Super Fang can miss, so I don't have a reason to not spam Synthesis. Yeah, nice. So Chestnut's gone. Door has been opened up for for Snorlax. Again, that was the whole game plan. Really, really slow pace live, but at least right now. I'm gonna start looking for another one because it's game over. As long as I don't throw it away. And he goes Suicune first, so I think this is like literally me not throwing it away. Is this Veil? I really like his name. Scalded 28. I rest up first, because if he switches, it's fine. I'm assuming it's Combine, Scald, Rest. But we rest up first here just because we have enough recovery to mess around with 2-3 Sleep Talks. Good game, dude. I don't usually say good game to the end, but this is a wrap. Nice. This guy has Veil, but then he has like Pokemon that don't abuse Veil. Really cool team though. I feel like I lead with Curselax and win, but this thing has access to Encore. Don't like my lead matchup versus Aurorus. Though this Rotom goes in versus him. Hey, I know this thing has access to Freeze Dry, but I don't think it'll knock me out, even from max special attack, and I'd rather Toxic this guy and then Defog later, if possible. Unless it's like a Totemized Golem, but then it can't break through Rhyperior. Like Rhyperior walls Moltres to an extent if it's not HP Grass. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man. That's slow as hell, too. Freeze is a little bit annoying, but not the end of the world. So I have two choices. Like I talked about how Rotom is really good as a defense that doesn't let him switch in, but I can go the Venusaur Snorlax route anyway. So I think that defogging is fine here, especially because I get to HP Grass and Hill ends, and Aurorus is now in range of pretty much any attack that I go for, or any two attacks. Excuse me. I can't switch in on any of my mons. Is what I'm saying. So I get a crit on the Swampert as he goes for rocks, and Swampert dies. So it looks like he's running the Ice Rock. That's cool though. Double rocks. I like that, but I don't mind Swampert dying. Fortunate a little bit about the crit for sure, but now I don't have to deal with rocks. Or well, I do, but now I don't have to deal with Pert. Goes out to Golem, which I will defog on as it's Scarf Golem. Whoa. Okay, dude. I see you. I brought up Venusaur because it deals with 3 of the members that my opponent could bring in here. And I'm actually going to Leech Seed because I expect him to U-turn out unless he's like balanced. I didn't expect me to be faster on an Auroraville team. I thought he'd be max speed. So I was wrong in that regard. I need to be careful around Moltres, but I want to find out if it's Specs or not. That Z-Fly. HP Grass would have knocked me out anyway, and Rock Blast hits Aurorus for some super effective damage, and I get the 3 hits, which is awesome. Again, Rhyperior is going to be able to beat down Moltres. I don't think that's Specs because the crit did a little bit. Nice U-turn play. He brings out Sand Slash now to probably get up the Veil. I don't think Slash breaks through. It might. Oh, this could be a little bit tricky. I need a way of revenge killing it though after. If you're Jolly, you're faster than me. I'll live in Earthquake. This is where like being frozen kind of sucks. because now I can't waste a turn, but I can always throw off a Scald anyway. I need a Venusaur alive so I don't lose to Serena, and I unfortunately get the auto burn on Sand Slash, which is really bad. At this point, I don't even need Alomola, so even if he goes for Z move, it doesn't matter. Or Swords Dances. Like I said, I don't need Alomola. And he Iron Heads too, so he puts himself in range of my Dark Pulse. It really hurt him that I burnt him immediately. I'm not trying to take back from that, but... just Dark Pulse here. Pick up our KO. He goes Serena. I don't care if he U-turns. I don't need this Mon anymore. I don't think you have HP Grass. And Power Ice. Nice. The Toxic is the best play because it catches Serena plus Moltres, and I only need my Rock Blast for Moltres anyway. And again, I don't need Hydreigon. So, like, if he opts to Trop Kick here and he knocks out Hydreigon, basically I get a Synthesis with my Venusaur, which means I'm always a switching to Serena. And, I mean, I could also Sludge Bomb here too and probably get rid of Serena, but... now I get to Rock Blast. Because as long as I limit Serena's switch-ins, and if Serena ever chooses a turn to go for Synthesis, if it has it, and not U-turn, basically like this next turn, I think I can win. Maybe you can double. Yeah, but like I said, all I gotta do is land Rock Blast twice, and I think I win. So, or once right here. So, yep, that's over. And Venusaur is straight up faster than Serena, so that should be a W. Just to be safe. Unless you're both 242 speed. Ooh. You don't have any ability that I can't knock you out with Sludge Bomb, right? You're not Chestnut. Good game, dude. Alright, nice. Definitely got lucky with the Scald. Not going to deny that. Though I think if Snorlax hadn't been initially crit by Moltres, I probably could have just cursed up. I might have been able to... Discord is so funny. Clear Smogamungus. Ugh. How do you beat Venusaur? Like, I'm serious. Like, I think I just stay in and Leech Seed everything. But I mean, that's the reason why Venusaur is being suspect tested. Because it is an S-ranked threat. Don't mind Blastoise lead. Look at these starters. Hey, bring out Charizard. Anyway, we Leech Seed right here. Catching what I hope to be Lottie. As far as his Hazard Control goes, I don't think he has Default because it looks like he has Spikes plus Rocks and Fernape? Or just Spikes. And he obviously has a Spinner. So, get the Leech Seed off from Klefki, which is nice. I get to bring in my Rotom, and that'll be a little bit more of a long game, but that's nice. In fact, because he doesn't have a ground type, and I feel like you don't stay in on Klefki. Even if you do, I mean, like, you don't stay with Klefki on Rotom. I don't mind Rhyperior being toxic. As long as I get up my Rocks. Because Rock's going to be the difference between Z Overheat, KOing like everything, and not. If he goes hard Blastoise, he'll Mega Evolve and Spin, but then I get in my, first off, my Venusaur would be the 1v1. Like I said, Venusaur is going to win this game. And same thing with Snorlax. Just longer because I'm not like a growth set. I actually have a few SD Venusaur teams, but I'm not a big fan of that in a metagame where people can use, I don't even have to let Snorlax be Sleep Fodder, but I'm not a big fan of that in a metagame where people can use Scald, basically, so any metagame in after Gen 4. Very nice double out to Lottie. So Lottie's a problem. Depending on if it's Psychic or not. I don't know if it's Scarf or not either. I don't think you Draco, but he might. He tricks me. Oh, nice. Okay, so no longer is he Scarf. I am more than fine with that. If he defogs now, that's fine. If he goes Blastus, that's good because I get a Toxic off on it, which means that Snorlax will beat a 1v1. Also, him not having a Choice Scarf anymore means that Lax can curse up safely. And the good thing about Foul Play is, yeah, it takes my attack into account, but it also, my defense, if it's boosted, he's not going to be able to 1v1 me, so. Nice. I'm completely fine with that. Look at my Choice Scarf right here. I'm just a few points faster than Umbreon too. That might come into play. And now, we Sledge Bomb. I hope I poison Lottie too. That way it can't come in anymore. Okay. Go waste some Clear Smogs. I'm gonna HP Fire here just in case he wants to go Keys. Get a little bit of damage off on that. Yup. Not gonna let him Thunder Wave me. He can get up a Spike if he wants to. I'm not gonna let him Thunder Wave Venusaur. Venusaur is a wing con, and Paralyzed Venusaur is pretty much a dead Venusaur. That is so much damage though. 34. Ooh. Okay, go in and try and pass that to Klefki. Foul play. HP Fire. Okay, we'll go Veno and Leech Seed. Nice. Any damage on Umbreon, I'll take. Like I am so for damage, especially because like Leech Seed is nice because it means I don't have to click Synthesis as many times. If he wants to bring out Klefki, we'll attempt to. Wait, why are you foul playing me, dude? You know what? I'll go for poison on you then. I'm assuming he's trying to bring in Klefki for free, but if I get the 30% poison, like Umbreon's not getting any recovery. And look, I'm beating this. I'm 1v1ing this. I feel like him switching out Umbreon was odd because look how low it is. And I got the poison on Lottie too. Just fire. Alright, Lax, go ahead and wall his team now. I don't get why he let Umbreon be so low. Because now Z Overheat is going to KO. Nice. I can afford to go Rotom because I feel like it deals with the... I feel like Rotom deals with the initial switch in, which should be Clear Smog Amoonguss. Also, it's a safe play because he's -2 now because of Draco. Maybe I'm wrong about B being able to knock out Umbreon, but I haven't showed more than 2 moves, so I'm actually going to go for Volt Switch here. Wow, if I tricked you, you were dead. I feel like that was an odd series of plays. If I had Trick, he was dead. He didn't know if I had Trick or not. I haven't revealed anything but Volt Switch. And let me poison this Umbreon. So he's forced to stay in. Okay. I'm a Calc Z over here. Just HP Fire here. I think Z over here will knock him out. Yeah. I get Klefki, but I'm obviously not able to KO it right there. And I still go Rotom, but I don't think he understands like how much of a problem Rotom will be if you give me the KO. I'm at PokeaimMD. Camera up tight. It's a good item. That poor Bulbasaur got cooked. Front overdrive is 41 to 49. Okay, so decent damage. I'm in front of overdrive right now. Actually, I have no reason not to overheat. Considering the HP that Umbreon's at, overheat into -2, and he gives me Klefki, which means I'm free to spam Draco. So sick. I can also defog away immediately if he goes Umbreon right now to Wish. Stoice. I don't think you Scald here under any circumstances. I think you Rapid Spin, so I'll let him... Okay, that works too, as long as I wasn't frozen. So not only do I get rid of the Spike, like, period, that he will not have up the entire game, keys are gone, and I'm free to spam Draco from Scarf Hydreigon, because he's no longer a Scarf Lottie. I don't think my opponent can win this, but maybe Infernape, depending on the set. I'm pretty sure it might be Rocks. Dark Pulse did a good chunk. Hold up. Hey, hold up. Don't be doing 40. That has to be Modest, right? But Modest can still be faster than Modest. Alright, thankfully my opponent opts to not risk it, but I don't see why you wouldn't, considering of the attacks I have. But HP Fire here. I don't want to waste Sludge Bombs, especially because he has Infernape still. I don't mind wasting Leaf Seeds though. Especially because I can easily bring in Rhyperior now. If he switches, that's so odd because Inferno Overdrive will knock out Umbreon. Good. Attack me. Give me some recovery too. Let me get my Scarf Earthquake off. This just puts me like 6 points higher. I really want Rocks up though. Yeah, Rocks are a little bit better in the long run, especially if he goes Among Us. Or Lottie. Though what he might try and do is Wish Pass to Stoice. I mean, I get in Rotom though. So I get a strong Volt Switch off. You will live it, obviously. -2 did 32, so this is around 64. 60-ish range. I'm getting tired of this. This time. You can't wish and beat me at the same time, so... Curse doing too much at the end of the day. Or you can crit me immediately with Foul Play. Snorlax, standard Curse-Lax. That's not my EV spread, but whatever. 524, 204. Why'd you crit me immediately? It's the same damage anyway, but 24 to 29%. So literally cannot knock me out here without a crit, so I'm gonna rest. Thank you. And now we'll start pounding at him with Sleep Talk. Especially because, like, if my opponent wants to go Blastoise... Sorry for the longer games, guys. I do like using teams like these occasionally. Please get a return. Hey, keep that Umbreon nice and low. Hell yeah. Force it to protect. Force it to use all its wishes. I kind of wish it got Curse. I used Curse again, but that's fine. If he wants to pass the Among Us, that's cool. As long as he's staying in here, I'm wasting his wishes. We already saw Crit Foul Play doesn't knock me out, and Inferno Overdrive is just looking nasty. I'm pretty sure Ape dies. I'm pretty sure Lottie dies because I'm +2. Only 512 attack though. Hey, that's still good damage. Yep, you gotta go Among. I'd say you better. Alright, so because he's Spored, I can bring a Rotom now. Don't know what this ape wants to do. Might be Rocks, but I'm not going to let it close combat me. I can just go Alamola. Another thing that's interesting versus my opponent is, I mean, like I said, Venu is just ridiculous. What a long, drawn-out game. I don't mind these, though. I really don't. Like, if I wanted super super fast games that rely on me getting 50-50s, right, I'd probably use hyper offense. But even then, I don't think that's... I don't know, I feel like that's not that good right now because I feel like Venusaur just stops everything. That did some damage, hold up. That did some damage. Let me go and Scald right now. I would like you to get a burn, that way I don't have to think about this either. He can easily Dark Pulse here or Sphere. I feel like Dark Pulse is the better play. I'm gonna go Hydreigon. I'm risking my Hydreigon because I don't think you ever do anything besides Dark Pulse / Rapid Spin there. And you Aura Sphere, Ice Beam here. Yup. Get him, my friend, young Venu. And last move has to be a water move, so I should be okay. And now we Sludge Bomb. Force protects and whatnot. You have to protect. It makes no sense if you don't protect here. Sludge Bomb knocks you out. Thank you. Go and get me a full HP. And 5 wishes left. It's like stalling out Toxapex and OU. And if I get a poison, man, oof. Nah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted because you are literally once again forced to protect. And I can get in Rotom here. Because with the recovery, with the poison, and with the Leech Seed, Z Overheat gets a KO. Perfect. Like, it doesn't matter even if he gets the heal bell off. But so finally, we break through Umbreon. No more Wish Passing. This is what I was hoping for the entire time. Umbreon is gone. You don't have spikes. I think it's Banded Infernape. I still have my Volt Switch. This ain't a threat. Because a Lax eating it up. Maybe Psyshock could be a Psyshock spam. Nice. Finally, man. I mean, like, had I got a Sludge Bomb Poison earlier, would have helped a lot more, but... So now we can go Alomola and literally throw off Scalds because your best switching is either a Mungus or a Lottie. And if Ape wants to U-turn on me, which I think is a poor play, because of he has no recovery and now it's not going to be able to take any hit, especially if I get the burn on the Mungus. Like, this is all important. Nice. I can even stay in now on the on literally any attack. Nice, nice. We protect up to full. We live Draco from full. Okay. Once again, I Scald here. I think he won't U-turn out now. Really, dude? Like, now you're just putting yourself in range of Scald. Oh, he's trying to get poison. Excuse me. He's trying to get the. He's trying to get the burn on Lottie. That way I can't poison him. But now Lottie has been poisoned, and my Aloe is back. Oof. Looking good, Aloe. I'm gonna go Scarf Rhyperior. I'm gonna keep saying that Scarf Rhyperior, by the way. Go ahead, pick up your KO in close combat, my friend. You better hope this KOs. Good. I mean, it better have KO'd him. It's banded. But now, Venu wins the game. This is just a situation I needed to be in. Click, Sludge Bomb. Not lose. Lottie is 100% now in range of the Dark Pulse. He can pull 10 million doubles if he wants to. I go Rotom just so I can pivot once. I also think he might be Ice Beam, by the way. Healing Wish Ice Beam. So I force him to drop a Draco. Oh, it's Psychic, that's cool. Go ahead and go for another one. I don't care. I just Volt Switch. He drops a Draco, which gets an Aloe. Which is the... And as long as Aloe's at full HP, which it will be right now. Ooh. Okay. Like I said, as long as Aloe's at full HP, which even if he goes Among Us right now and I pivot in once, I'm good. I'm at full. Maybe I shouldn't mess around with Bandit Ape, but I feel like it can't beat me. I'll mess around a little bit with it. Just once. Just one turn. Give me for it. Hey, perfect. Okay, so now Lax is going to beat everything too. I don't think I even have to bother, like, not switch, staying in and protecting. Thank you, Lax. Wonder if he'll Dark Pulse here. It did 50 last time, so I'm out of range. I'm only going back to Alamola because I want the recovery. Oh, he got the roll. That's okay, though. Again, I still don't think I'm in a losing position just because of what he has. He can't knock out Venusaur with any of his Mons attacks. And he has 2 chances to do it. Does Pulse do 31? I drop a Draco. What does this do? You're gonna clear smog me? I'm already asleep. Can't double into anything. Everything will get blown away. Like, I literally Draco spam. Yeah. Land. So we don't have to... Really? Let's say land so we don't have to worry about anything. Pretty sure this drops, so I'm gonna go again, but I know I won't die to Iron Fist, Mach Punch. I'm hoping anyway. Again, Venu, Sludge Bomb. I got a little bit choppy at the end just because of the well, the roll on Dark Pulse. I really could have just stayed in with Stellax and won. But Stellax will still beat Lottie. It will be Blastoise now that they're both poisoned. Alright, so now we go out to my Thick Fat Mon, one of my 2. He can double again if he wants to. Looks like he did not want to. And now, Sludge Bomb picks up a KO. Go ahead and give me Blastoise, good B. Lottie comes out, I always go Venu. That wouldn't... Wait. Oh, he was trying to take my Choice Scarf? Dude, I wasn't gonna go to that Mon. That's crazy talk. Dude, this boy is... Hey, are you gonna... Are you gonna close combat now? Because you can't Flare Blitz. I mean, he could try and Flare Blitz. I don't mind. This is perfect. Because I get the 2 turns in on... I get the 2 turns on Lottie now, so it takes 12. I want to control when I get to rest, so I'm going to click rest now. Because I do wake up. Turn to sleep 3. So I guarantee wake up now. Thank you. I don't have a reason to not click Sleep Talk here, at least this one turn. I don't have to make a more aggressive play. Dude, you're really messing around with... You're playing with fire here, dude. There's no way from full that I die to a Bandit Infernape's close combat. Yeah, worth it. I don't die. And if I get a Grid of Ape, you can't Mach Punch me. And he Flare Blitzes and crits trying to get my Venusaur. Like I said, I didn't die, so it was in my best interest to stay in there. I can literally fall asleep on Amoonguss. This is a long game. Sorry about that, guys. This game was a little bit drawn out. I tried to speed it up towards the end, and he ended up getting the roll on Alamola. So, again, Yes, I know, bro. JJ. Oh, Veno sweeps. More like it, but... Yeah. Anyway, cool. So... What is our rank? That would just update. Let me know your thoughts, like I said, on the Venusaur suspect. We've already talked a little bit about it. I think it's just... Alright, so 18-3, 21 games total. Not bad at all. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for your team. I know it was guys a little bit more slow-paced team. than what I usually use, but I did want to try some balance on at least the channel, some hard balance on the channel with Venusaur. But I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.